from the Flow Trading Academy, and I'm going to be going over the weekly analysis for the first trading week of August. Now, we know that currently we have both fundamentally a neutral market for gold and the Nasdaq, and last week for gold, it was actually bullish, and we can see that the market actually started with a gap up and proceeded to take back the entire move. And then come FOMC, we actually rallied. And through our premium section where we do constant daily analysis, we knew that we were going to keep selling the market back down to retest the FOMC. And you can see on this first attempt, we actually missed the full sell, but we did catch some sells. And when it came back on Friday, we were able to catch more sells and finally hit the target. So we finally retested our FOMC, the scene of the crime that made this huge move to the upside. Now, what can we expect for the coming week? So we can see that we are still stuck in a much larger range for quite a few weeks now. And being neutral, we look ahead and we can see that on Friday we have NFP. So it's likely NFP is going to be the driving force to either break us bullish or bearish on this market and also on the Nasdaq. And until then, we're just going to continue trading this range. So come Monday, I'm likely going to be looking for sell back down to retest 4090s. And when we get down to 4090s, I will not just jump into any buys or anything. I'll be more interested in looking for buys and faded volume, or at least heavy absorption of sellers to trap sellers down at the lows, around the 4070s, all the way even down to the 4050s, and taking buys back up into the range. Now, what I'll also be doing is if we were to just start pushing up into the 4110s, 4115s, I'll also look for selling opportunities around here to just play this New York range. So we got a New York range over here, and I'll be looking to stay in this range until the market tells me otherwise. And if we were to just break through our levels here at 4113 to 4122, if we were to break through here, now I'll be targeting back to the weekly POC at 4135s. Now, throughout the week, market's going to give us additional data to work with. And if we are trading up in the 4170s, I'll be looking for false breakouts. Just looking at these highs, it's highly likely that the market's going to, I'd probably wait for the market to do a fake out, trap some buyers, and then fade it back down into the 4150s. But come NFP day, if we do get a breakout, I'm likely going to be going with the breakout in either direction for NFP if we're already at the lows at NFP. If we get a strong breakout, a retest, I'll likely take the continuation on either side. Now let's go over to the Nasdaq. So last week I was saying Nasdaq was neutral fundamentally, but leaning on the bearish side just due to the price action. We're transacting volume lower, trending lower. And of course, we did continue lower. Now, in the premium section, we were saying on this day, Thursday, that we actually had a good low set in place that we could probably see a rally from here. So I believe it was for the New York session, we took buys, rally to the market to the high side, and looking to take out basically these highs over here. We had a poor high over here, and market took it out, continued quite a bit higher. And then come Friday, we had a interesting little piece of information from the market. We have a bunch of trapped buyers right at the highs here on Friday, and the market cratered. So come Monday, I will be looking to sell Nasdaq either around this level here, the 28,500s, and I'll be looking to take it back down to the 28,200 area, back down to around the weekly POC. And if we were to just keep going down and just start trading down here, well, I'm just going to target around 28,000, which is another high volume node that we can target. Now, as the week develops and we have more information to work with, if we were to start just trading around this area, I am going to be leaning towards the sells back down to 27,400s because we can see this move up. Not exactly great structure. We kind of have some poor structure right here, and we don't have great structure here either. So I expect that if the market is to push down here, there will be minimal support by the buyers, and we'll likely blow through them, and we will likely retest the lows of last week. So that's our game plan for next week, and just going over some key levels on the Nasdaq. On the option side, we've got 20,700, 20,500, 20,300. We have our call walls, and we have a put wall at 27,900. Back to gold real fast. We have 4,090 for our put wall, and we have 4,150 for our call wall. And target towards the lows for our weekly value area low will be 40.77. All right. Have a good trading week next week, guys, and we'll see you again soon.